Sporting Dog Adventures. Run, boy, run. Everything you need is here under the sun. Everything you need is here under the sun.
Coming up on Cabela's Sporting Dog Adventures, it's a raging Cajun good time at the Hadel Family Duck Camp. We're in the heart of Louisiana, trying to catch up with the teal migration. It's early September in the south, and we're greeted by hot temperatures and plenty of surprises. It's time for food, ducks, and gators, next on Cabela's Sporting Dog Adventures. Our hunt today begins in a pole barn deep in the heart of Louisiana. Hunting with good friend Kelly Hadel of Hadel's Game Calls, we're hoping to time the teal migration right. But before hitting the field, we had to fuel up on a true Cajun staple. Now we're ready.
Now this is the breakfast right here that Louisiana duck hunters are all about. Some good boudin.
We'd give some to Pickett, but he probably wouldn't hunt real well after. We'll wait till after. And we'll lock him in Kelly's bedroom. Today's episode of Cabela's Sporting Dog Adventures is brought to you by Pickett and Zep. They're our fine steeds for the field, so they're going to fetch all of our birds for us and do a good job. Aren't you guys? You ready? Let's go. With our stomachs full of boudin, we loaded up our northern flight decoys and headed for the field. We were hunting a flooded rice field, and the morning temps hovered in the mid-70s with high humidity, and this was all before sunrise. It was definitely sticky. Man, go figure. And that, Cabela's Sporting Dog Adventures fans, is a tease. Those are mottle ducks. It is teal season. When big duck season starts, those mottle ducks won't come in for you. Cue the sun, cue some other fowl in the air, cue the tail whip. Oh, dude, stop it. Cue the teal. Well, even if we weren't seeing teal, we got to learn about them and their migration from our resident duck professor. Kelly, explain the migration of teal, which we're not seeing right now.
Well, teal migrate earlier than all the other species of waterfowl. They start coming down, leaving Canada in August. And teal will go all the way to Mexico, Central, and South America. So they travel farthest out of all the different types of waterfowl that we have.
By 10 o'clock, we'd had enough. We decided to load up our decoys, load up Pickett, Zep. We decided to head out. We went to a local restaurant where we could once again nourish our withering bodies. I'm telling you, this is what Louisiana is all about.
Hackett's Cajun Kitchen has been around for many, many years, and anybody that's from the Lake Charles, Louisiana area, they know about Hackett's. They serve a lot of different types of boudin and smoked sausage. They process deer. You got to stop in Hackett's. It's a must-have, absolutely.
All right, tomorrow we're hunting in the Hadel Family Marsh on their lease. So we're going to go out and get everything set so that in the morning we don't have any surprises. They historically do not hunt their marsh in the afternoon. They let it rest. So right now we are going to head out. We're going to put some decoys in the blind, put a dog blind out there. We're going to take a dog blind that actually zips the dog in because there's alligators. So we're going to make really sure that Pickett only goes on retrieves when we know that it's safe. If there are any retrieves that are over in an area where there's some foliage, what we'll end up doing is we'll go get them ourselves. Our journey through the marsh was exciting. The area was teeming with life. We made a couple of stops where we picked up some blind material to fortify our position for the morning hunt.
We're going to do it right here.
A little bit of work. Teal hunting's easier though. You don't have quite the equipment that you need. And we're not field hunting, so all we got to do is get here. So I'll take a box of decoys and a couple of spinners over a trailer with all of the blinds and everything else. Besides the fact that we're not freezing our butts off, and it's a very cool hunt down Louisiana. If you haven't done it, you got to come down to Sportsman's Paradise and give it a try. As light crept into the marsh, the morning of our second day, we were back in the blind we had set up the night before. Bird one down. We're off the schneid. Time to let the dog out to go get it. I hit it. That was a tough shot.
That was a tough shot, brother.
Here. When they swing in on me like that, that's my hard shot. Come here, bud. We got a green-winged teal. That's a blue winger, isn't it?
Yep.
That looked a lot bigger.
Uh-huh, yeah.
We were off to another slow morning, and it appeared we had hit a lull in the migration. The sweltering heat seemed to have either slowed our birds or moved them completely. We did get a few down in the water, and we had a few visitors. Man, we saw a huge alligator, so it's another reason why when you're in the marsh you gotta be really careful with your dogs. We were gonna pick it out of a blind that we could lock them into. Didn't want them to break and get out there and go somewhere where we didn't want them. But overall, the marsh is beautiful. It is just teeming with life. It was a lot of fun. Kelly, now we gotta pick the boys up. We're gonna put the pressure on them. We got more adventures coming up. Okay, we'll come over by the front. We'll come grab you. Okay, bye. The boys from Wisconsin have arrived. We got William Jones, who is our Manny/chaperone, my son Clayton, Cole, and Cal. So we're gonna go grab them, get them ready, hit the hunt tomorrow. You guys have a good flight?
Yeah.
My boys arrived at camp and I was excited. It was their turn to experience the fun and camaraderie of the Hadel Duck Camp. Now, there's always a few gags you get to play on the new guys.
Oh, God.
So we had a little duck camp prank on Cal. We've got the rubber snake and the cooler trick, which worked really well, except for the one thing I can say is he didn't react real fast. So if that was a real snake, he'd probably be dead. Hopefully he gets a little quicker now.
Not funny, Dad.
The next morning we got up early. We had Kelly avoid driving the Chevy off the levee, and then we headed out to the same rice field.
Oh, you got it.
Ah! It's a fun hunt. Callahan just shot a nice little teal we're gonna get mounted for him, so it's a lot of fun. There were teal buzzing in the sky all around us. The large groups are really hard to bring in, but we had lots of action. It was really warm again, so we need to be really careful and monitor the dog throughout the hunt. Back! Good shooting, boys. Nothing?
Nothing.
Big whiff, boys.
That was not good.
We had a fun group of hosts for the hunt. The humor, dialect, and overall Cajun attitude really added to our experience. A special thank you to Kelly Hadel for hosting us at the Hadel Duck Camp. It's always a lot of fun for me to have my kids along, and Kelly, with this camp and the experiences he gave us, will make this a hunt they'll always remember. We're at the end of a fun hunt. We got 16, 17 birds. We got to go find a couple. We had a group of about 10 that, well, maybe we swung and missed on, but that happens. We had some great dog work by the dog. Mr. Como did some great dog work, so it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for having us out, guys. We really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's show. Stay tuned for next week's High Flying Adventures.
If you're looking for a puppy
Training
or want to use one of our stud dogs, contact us
at soggyacres.com.